Maiya Anderson is one of the most decorated swimmers in Air Force Academy history, being named All-American 12 times as she helped the Falcons win back-to-back national titles in the mid-90s. She says she learned how important physical activity was at an early age.
I'd say my parents developed within me ever since I was little the importance of athletics, and we were always had a good balance between academics, athletics, and then just service to our country. And so I think that started way back when, but it definitely grew within me here when I was at the academy. I think my experience in athletics as a swimmer and on that team as a team captain, and then also just competing and working with the team, developed within me a lot of the leadership and teamwork skills that I had and was able to carry into my Air Force career.
That career took turns in Virginia, Saudi Arabia, and Utah, as well as educational stints in Oregon and Ohio. Now she has returned to the academy as a permanent professor and department head for physical education, a job she feels honored to have.
Well, luckily I had the opportunity to come here and coach and teach and be and work in various roles in the athletic department from 2005 to 2009. So that gave me a good foundation, as well as going to get a PhD in sport management and a master's in education and intercollegiate athletic leadership. So that all helped. But in addition, just being in the Air Force, you get to lead people and lead organizations and get the mission done. And so through that experiences, and always with a passion for athletics, and also developing our cadets and developing that passion for lifelong physical activity and the importance that has to our performance as Air Force officers, I think that passion is what drives me.
That passion is also pushing her to be the very best at her position. Rather than sit on the sidelines and watch, Colonel Anderson has decided to become a part of the teaching team.
I've made it a goal, or at least a commitment, to teach at least one class per go. We've got 8 goes per year. I'm currently teaching boxing, so learning a lot more about that program, which is now open to both men and women. And that's one of our key courage gates for our cadets, so they get to experience that feel for how are they going to react in a situation where they're in a fight. So that's a good experience for all of our cadets. We also want to make sure that's a safe experience for all of our cadets. And our combatives program, as well as our aquatics program, are keenly tied into the academy outcomes of leadership and teamwork, as well as warrior ethos, which is that courage gate piece, which I think through athletics and through physical education classes, it's a true experiential learning experience. So you get to see how you're going to react, how you're going to do it. Whereas sometimes reading about it, you don't always get to experience how you're going to react, how you're going to feel and react to a situation. And so these are important parts of the developmental process within the academy, and ultimately developing leaders of character. And so we feel our programs down here, not only the physical education classes, but fitness and testing and our intramural programs, or our competitive athletic experience, whether cadets participate in intramurals, intercollegiate athletics, or competitive clubs, all help to shape the experience for the cadet, which will hopefully they can lean back on as when they're pilot, or whether they're an engineer or leading troops, that they can lean back on these experiences and grow from them, learn from them, and also help to develop their own troops when they're out leading airmen.
When it comes down to it, Maiya Anderson is a perfect fit for the academy because she understands the important part physical education plays in developing future leaders in the Air Force.
I think what I bring is a passion for the athletic side, the physical side of the academy mission. I also feel like I'm going to develop the mind-body piece. I think if more of our cadets are experienced or have some exposure to that as a cadet, that'll help them deal with stress and help build resiliency. Not only getting through their cadet years, enabling what they're doing up at the Hill and academics and military side, but also when they go into the Air Force and lead troops and go on to do great things.